How to fix Project Zomboid car not starting due to low battery. Welcome back to Technobalta. Today, we delve deep into a critical survival challenge within Project Zomboid, the dreaded scenario where your vehicle fails to start due to a depleted battery. In the unforgiving world of Knox Country, a reliable car is your lifeline, offering mobility, storage, and a crucial escape route from the ever-present horde. Understanding the intricate mechanics of vehicle power systems, especially battery management, is paramount for any survivor. This technical guide will meticulously dissect the causes of a non-starting car, focusing specifically on low battery issues, and provide you with a comprehensive suite of professional solutions to get you back on the road, ensuring your continued survival against the zombified apocalypse. A dead battery isn't merely an inconvenience, it's a direct threat to your existence, requiring immediate and informed intervention. Here are the deep dive technical solutions to rectify your vehicle's starting issues caused by a low battery. Verify current battery charge and condition. The absolute first step is to accurately diagnose the battery state. Access your vehicle's mechanics panel, V-key by default, and hover over the battery component to view its charge percentage and condition. A low charge, indicated by a single-digit percentage like 8% as observed in the user's report, is the primary indicator of your issue, while low condition signifies overall wear and reduced maximum capacity. Understand battery health degradation. Batteries in Project Zomboid, like in reality, degrade over time with use and age. Even a fully charged battery with a very low condition percentage will perform poorly, draining faster and providing less reliable starting power, eventually requiring replacement rather than just recharging. Safely remove the battery unit. To service or replace the battery, you must first remove it from the vehicle. Equip a wrench, open the hood, and right-click on the battery to select the Remove Battery option. Ensure your character has sufficient strength and mechanics skill to handle the component without damage, especially if the battery is heavy. Utilize a car battery charger. The most direct method to restore a depleted battery is using a car battery charger. This item requires an external power source, generator, household outlet, and time to fully replenish the battery's charge. Connect the battery to the charger and power it on, monitoring the charge percentage through the charger's interface. Recharge batteries via another vehicle. In a pinch, you can transfer power between vehicle batteries, conceptually simulating jump-starting. Remove a fully charged battery from a functional vehicle and install it into the car with the dead battery, effectively replacing the power source. This method requires having a spare, charged battery readily available. Scavenge for a replacement battery. If your current battery is beyond repair or too low to reliably recharge, searching for a fully charged replacement is essential. Check the trunks and hoods of other parked vehicles, especially abandoned cars in parking lots or garages, as these often contain usable spare parts, including batteries. Inspect the engine condition. Beyond the battery, the engine itself plays a critical role in starting. A severely damaged engine, low condition percentage, will struggle to turn over, even with a full battery, consuming more power and potentially failing to ignite. Mechanical repairs with appropriate parts are necessary for such issues. Check the starter motor's integrity. The starter motor is directly responsible for engaging the engine's flywheel and initiating combustion. If this component is heavily damaged, the engine will not make any cranking sounds, even if the battery is fully charged, indicating a critical mechanical failure that requires replacement. Evaluate ignition wiring and key barrel. Damaged ignition wiring or a faulty key barrel can prevent the electrical current from reaching the starter motor, regardless of battery charge. These components might need inspection and potential replacement if they show signs of wear, which often requires a higher mechanic's skill. Confirm fuel level and type. While the battery is the focus, always re-verify the fuel level and ensure you have the correct fuel type, gasoline, in the tank. A critical misdiagnosis can occur if a survivor assumes fuel is present when it's actually critically low or absent, leading to futile attempts at starting. Influence of mechanic's skill level. Your character's mechanic skill significantly impacts your ability to repair and maintain vehicles. Low skill levels can prevent you from performing complex part replacements or even fully diagnosing issues, meaning some vehicles might be irreparable until your skill improves. Consider environmental cold effects. Project Zomboid incorporates realistic environmental factors. During colder weather, batteries naturally lose charge faster and engines become harder to start, requiring more battery power to turn over. Keep vehicles garaged or consider engine warming strategies if such mechanics are present. Hot wiring as an emergency measure. If all else fails and you possess sufficient electrical skill, hot wiring can bypass a faulty ignition system, allowing you to start the car. This method consumes battery charge more rapidly and is less reliable than a proper key start, serving mainly as an emergency solution. Attempt a push start, manual transmission. For vehicles with manual transmissions, a push start can sometimes get an engine going if it has some remaining engine health and battery power. This requires a slight decline or another character to push the car to a certain speed before engaging the clutch in a low gear. Inspect all supporting electrical components. Faulty headlamps, working radios, or interior lights can all draw power and potentially contribute to a battery drain, especially if left on. Ensure all auxiliary electrical systems are off when the vehicle is stationary to preserve battery charge. Monitor battery drain factors. Certain vehicle actions, such as continuous use of headlights, radio, or sirens, actively drain the battery, even while driving. Be mindful of these power consumers and manage their usage, especially when preparing to park for extended periods. Salvage parts from unsalvageable vehicles. If a vehicle is ultimately deemed unfixable or too resource-intensive to repair, salvage its functional components. The battery, radio, lights, and even engine parts can be removed and stored as spares for future vehicles, maximizing your resource efficiency. Seek a more reliable vehicle. In Project Zomboid, sometimes the most pragmatic solution for a severely damaged or persistent problematic vehicle is to abandon it and locate a new one. Prioritize finding vehicles with good overall condition, especially robust engines and healthy batteries, for long-term survival. Mastering vehicle maintenance, particularly battery management, is a cornerstone of advanced survival in Project Zomboid. By systematically diagnosing and applying these technical solutions, you can overcome the challenge of a non-starting car and maintain your crucial mobility. Stay vigilant, stay prepared, and remember that even seemingly small mechanical failures can have catastrophic consequences in the apocalypse. Don't forget to follow Technobalta for more in-depth technical guides and survival strategies.